All right, so this story comes from Connecticut. So there's a police officer who decided to play whack-a-mole with a citizen, punch him in the head several times, and apparently a panel who's supposed to oversee police officer use of force just cleared him. Just say, hey, that it was not unreasonable. That not what happened. Well, apparently the New Haven, Connecticut Civilian Review Board said, hey, that doesn't sound right. So they decided to investigate, and they find that this officer decided to go and punch a man in the head several times because the man was accused of trespassing. The officer's name is Justin Cole. It was during a January arrest that the police officials claimed that his actions were, quote, reasonable and not excessive, end quote, because the man fought with the officers. An independent use of force expert claimed that there was no excessive force here. Now, mind you, these independent experts, do you remember the whole George Floyd trial? You remember that guy who had that mustache? He was talking about, use of force and everything else, and he was hired by the Minneapolis Police Department, also the defense of Derek Chauvin. You see how far he was willing to go to say how somebody was resisting. He claimed that somebody could be passively resisting, even if they're not actively fighting. Passively resisting. It's like you had officers claiming that somebody was passively resisting by trying to clear their airway after the officer was choking them so that they could breathe. That's what they claim that passively resisting or resisting the arrest is. So with that being said, are you very interested to see what this use of force expert calls excessive and what they define as reasonable? And this shows you that when civilian review boards, when the people actually would start reviewing the actions of these damn pigs across the country, I mean, as far as Connecticut, I've been covering stories from all over the damn country. When you get review boards, people who push out the government, review boards who are given power, who are given clout, who are given authority over these pigs, do you see what happens? People start looking back at actions and say, hey, that wasn't right. That officer should have been fired, or at the very least disciplined, but we would prefer fired, but something. And I guarantee you, had this civilian review board in New Haven not existed, you would have not heard about the story, and it would have been swept under the rug, and a civilian would have been abused with no one to hold him accountable. Hats off to the New Haven Civilian Review Board. Good work. Keep up the good work. Thanks for watching. If you would like more deep dive content, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want more shorter content, you can check out my TikTok. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. But most importantly, make sure you share the content with everyone that you know so that we can hold cops accountable. Until next time, horns up, peace out, good night, and good luck.